last couple of years of playing. So I think they'll do well, but I think the experience will carry you through here for Gunrunners. I think it's going to be a nice clean sweep for them on Crossfire, but we're going to see how that goes as we do enter into the first round here, as I mentioned, of the Cyber Gamer Pay-to-Play playoffs here on first map Crossfire between Warrior Team France and Gunrunners. Looks like it's going to be sort of a standard set. I've just got my eyes on Emo at the moment, just seeing if he's going to be taking any ticks off there on towards the cross. Seems to be a couple of tags, but no frags connecting as of yet. They start getting himself heavily tagged up. He's going to have to now go and try and regenerate. Still no deaths as of yet. Everyone's just sitting in tight, keeping keen. Oh, it looks like Emo has in fact spotted the scope lands towards that bottom scope house, but doesn't look like he's going to connect as Duratan does get himself heavily hit up there. Does get the revive, and it looks like Fucker's going to get the first kill of the round onto Gianni with Kiwi in quick succession, getting down Duratan. Looks like WTF now do have the advantage there. It's now 5 versus 3. Blaystar, Neva and CDE still up. 3 versus 5. No players gone down for WTF. This is not the sort of situation that Gunrunners want to be in, especially on the attacking side. A bomb tickle does go down. Can't seem to connect it. That's definitely going to be a fake though. Neva's just keeping his eye on towards the B alley. Knows that one is going to be jumping round. Bladstar's making his way from light, trying to be a little bit more aggressive, and does pick up the one on B alley. That's going to be a crucial frag as he does go down to the hands of DMK, but Fucker does get the headshot down onto CDE as Bladstar does find the frag onto Kiwi as well. 2 versus 3. And as soon as I say that, Imo does save his grenade for Neva, who was on the bomb site, and it looks like it's all up to Bladstar. 1 versus 3 situation, gets the first frag onto Fucker, 2 left to find. Time isn't on his side though, as Gala and Imo are going to play it nice and tight, not going to overexpose themselves. But Gala does die. Looks a little bit of pre-fire into the wall there. Bladstar doing very well, very unlucky, but couldn't find Imo in the end. And the first round going over to Warrior Team France.
A bit silly how Gunrunners just don't really plant, but only at the very last second, which clearly gave WTF the edge in that round. But yeah, Emo now deciding to fire away a couple of shots through the smoke. Not going to be landing anyone though. Kiwi does push up, and I believe it was on light, and now falling back to Ritz and goes down. Jenny with the perfect angle onto CLMK to shut him down. Bladstar is going to follow up, shut down Emo. That's going to be a range element gone. CD with yet another frag onto Fucker. Kiwi's gonna push around, and he is suddenly your last man standing. And not for very long. That is all square. 1-1.
A good round there from Gunrunners, seem to pick themselves up. I'm going to pick it up here with Neva. Just want to see what this scope battle's got in store, because it's all about opening frags here to start off with, see if they can get themselves anything. But it looks like the grenade is going to get the early frag as Gianni does take down CLMK. The first one to go down of the round as Gianni picks up a second frag onto Galo with Durotan as well onto Kiwi, but Fucker quickly shutting down Gianni's little bit of a kill spree going there. Now 4 versus 2 in favour of the attacking side, Gunrunners. Shots being fired, Neva not scared to play that little bit more aggressive as Fucker does come round with a shot onto CDE with Neva getting the shot down onto the scope as Fucker does shut down Neva as well. Heavily tags here as they know he's on the bomb, shot through the bomb, and that's going to be the frag picked up there from Bladstar and Fucker. That's going to be 2-1, and another good round, slightly messy, but good round from Gunrunners.
Wow, okay. Yeah, Gunrunners now finally seem to be going faster, and you can definitely tell it has been working out great for them in the past couple of 2 rounds, which they won. Oh, neither there. Getting a bit of a scope tag, and by the looks of it, 3 players from WTF have been tagged up. Duratan finally going to take one out, but has been countered, fragged by Kiwi here, and Jenny now going to go for a bit of aggression. CDE is going to plant that bomb already. Jenny will take out CLMK, so that is WTF now well on the back foot with a 3-on-4. Kiwi surviving with just a sliver of health left. We will finally get buried by the deagle of Bladstar. And it is Emo and Fucker that remains against 4 more players in fact. And now it's all on to Emo. Has been spotted, will get taken out by Bladstar as well. 3-1. And again, Gunrunners picking up another round with still 4 players left up as well.
Really
rounds-
utilising it. Really
Indeed.
utilising the fact that the attacking side is much easier. It's not often that you see the attacking side win in recent games that I've played in. It seems to be the defensive side to be picking up the most rounds, but it doesn't seem like the WTF have got a response here for the overextension that they're producing, and Gunrunners just able to sit tight and shut them down. Janny again, Gunrunners getting the first frag as fucker. Probably the person who's going to be the most dangerous as well, going down nice and early, so makes it a little bit easier. It's Juratan doing work in that A house, getting to kill Kiwi, but Gala is quick to return and revenge the frag onto Juratan. It's now 4 versus 3. Scope still up. Immo missing the shot there on towards the player, on towards the bomb. The LMK still heavily tagged up as Blaystar does finish off Gala. That's the cap guy. Nice and covered there as the grenade does go on towards the bomb from Immo. Still 4 versus 2 now. CMK getting himself heavily tagged up. Scope not able to get himself into this game just yet. Only 1 frag, died 3 times as well. Able to call the fake though. He's just going to try and wait. Easy going up towards the boxes. Can't get the peak. He's going to have to move away now. And Gianni coming round, pushing round late on towards that A site. Onto Immo as Neva comes around with a deagle. Nice and aggressive, taking down CLMK. And another round there for Gunrunners.
Yeah, such a fast round here for Gunrunners, and again, still 4 players left up alive, and there's grenades coming out, and let's see if they're going to be doing any damage. They do that carnade, which really stops any sort of pushers towards the linehouse, but no opening frags as of yet. Saying that CD has just taken out CLMK. Duranton already on top 8, taking out fucker Janny and Duranton. Again, mopping up a couple of more players, and Emo is the last man standing in a 1-on-5. Just take out 1, but will get revenge tracked by neither. 5-1, and again, Gunrunners just taking out a round in with 4 players left
are
up.
running away with it. Sorry,
running and gunning.
They're running and gunning right now. I do apologise for that. I'm so sorry. But again, as I mentioned to you, it's just the experience that seems to be taking hold right now. WTF are just sitting in the very standard spots, and they are getting found and picked early. But Gala is going to try and change that as he does get the double frag onto Zuratan. That's actually is that a team kill? No, he gets a team kill onto Fucker, as Janny does get the kill onto CLMK as well. Not ideally what you want. Kiwi trying to even up the stats with Bladstar now going down. That's going to be 1 threatening light down. But neither through the wall of top A takes down Gala, who again is just peeking too aggressively. They are defending. They do need to just try and sit tight. Not over peek, not overextend. Otherwise it's going to be a bit more of an issue for him. But Kiwi does get the frag onto the scope, and the bomb does go down onto CD, and Jenny gets the deagle frag onto Kiwi. It's now 1 versus 2 as Immo very unlucky to shoot the heels of Janny there, as he is going to make his way towards the bomb site. Deagle's still in hand. Janny's now just forced back by the barrels. He's going to be looking in towards that B site. Going to try and see if he can get any peek whatsoever.
Explosives.
Bomb does go down, and Janny, Immo seems to think he's in the corner just now, but it would appear that the bomb has been planted already, as Janny's now going to try and set himself up in a defensive position to wait for Immo to push. Does play a little bit more aggressively, does get his position spotted, but does get the tag, but nothing. Gets the smoke on towards the bomb, may try and goes for the straight defuse, tickles it. Janny doesn't know whether this is going to be a straight defuse or not, but he's looking the wrong way. Janny, shooting at a dead body, that's his position given away. Still 16 seconds left on the clock as Immo does miss the shots with the AK. He's picking up the deagle. This looks like it's going to be more of a straight defuse. Is Janny going to peek this one, or is he going to get the full defuse? Janny comes around the corner and takes down Immo. That's going to be 6-1. Really well played by the Gunrunners player there, and seemed to got away with it. A couple of sloppy mistakes still again, but they did get away with it. So it's 6-1 the score.
Yeah, well, that was nearly a round for WTF, but Kiwi and Kiwi and Gala both actually got a double kill that round, but not gonna pay off either way. But neither and Duranton are gonna open up the things this round, taking 1 frag each. Johnny's gonna take 1 more with him. Fucker goes down to him, and it is Gala that will get shut down as well by Bladstar and Immo, your last man standing. And what are these rounds? Like, there's not much to say. They're just getting annihilated. That's it.
It's a serious lack of experience. then they seem to not be able to understand that they are currently defending right now. The positions that they're in at the moment don't seem to be helping each other whatsoever. There's no opening frags with grenades. People are dying far too early on in the round. If you can make it to mid-round with still 5 players up, it's going to make it so much harder for the other team to do something. But it seems like to be that the setup for Gunrunners is they're playing very aggressive. And just managing to find the frags on people, just sitting tight. As we say that, Bladestar does get the frag onto Emo with CDE and Duratan picking up frags as well, and again it's 4 versus 2. Emo has decided to call a timeout on this one as Kiwi does find the frag onto Duratan as well, making it 3 versus 2. The WTF really do need to reassess their game plan on this one, because they're being caught with their pants down right now, and it doesn't seem to be going in their favour as Bladestar picks up the frag onto Kiwi Kid, League of Legends, my bad, onto Kiwi, and it seems to be CLMK is the last one alive in towards that cap, and everyone seems to know where he is as well. Trying to play around the smoke, but he's got 3 players left to find an AK, a scope, but it's going to be Bladestar that picks up the headshot onto him, and that's 8-1 the score, and a really, really massive score that we've got on our hands right now.
What is Kiwi Kid takes?
Kiwi Kid is a League of Legends player.
Right.
So I accidentally said that. That's what
Alright. Well, you can tell what you have been doing.
Playing spamming League of Legends.
Hold away. Yeah, well, bit of a tactical timeout, I can only presume. 8-1. Wouldn't you isn't it fair to say that maybe you should have called that timeout a little bit earlier on?
Quite possibly, maybe at 5-1 would have probably been a more suitable round score to you know, call the timeout just to assess your options, because at the moment, as I said, they are getting their pants pulled down at the moment, and there seems to be no light at the end of the tunnel for WTF, and if they lose this match by a significant amount, then you know for a fact that their confidence is going to be extremely low for the next map.
Exactly. There's well, on the other hand, WTF are actually kind of strong on Crash, so I'm not sure if Gunrunners are going to be able to take this one in 2 maps. But I'm confident that Gunrunners will be the winners overall. Simply because the decider is City Streets, and check people on Crossfire in City Streets. That sums it up.
Indeed. No, very much so. I just want to make a shout out to Sauls. Nice to see you, buddy. Long time no speak. And as well as Kesso, bigging me up as well, like that.
Always good. Having those shout-outs.
Oh, we're going to have a casual shout every now and then. I just want to say thank you to absolutely everyone that's chimed in right now. We've got 303 viewers at present, so if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you know where we are, as well as follow the stream so you can constantly know when we're going to be up and streaming.
You can also just hit the follow button, you don't have to immediately subscribe if you don't want to.
Subscribe right away. Duratan does get the first frag though onto Kiwi, that's going to be the grenade kill, and again Janny's getting the frag onto Gala, and they are down to 3 men already, and as soon as I say that, CDE gets the frag onto Fucker, and that's going to be 5 versus 2. WTF just can't seem to keep themselves alive at the moment. Try to change something different. Duratan walks around and does get CLMK, but CLMK does get the bomb diffuser, which is CDE. Emo is the last player up alive, gets spotted in towards top A. Bladestar playing nice and aggressive out of light, and that's going to be 9-1. I'll be right back, 2 seconds, Rick.
Alright. Sweet, another fire. Damn, I can't get my words, but another very fast round from the Gunrunners. Knighted there spotting 1 player, but it was Gala to go down by the grenade of Janny. Emo did take out CDE, but CDE from the grave shuts down Kiwi. And is Janny gonna go on the wall? No, he's not. But Emo, meanwhile, doing a bit of work here now, getting himself 2 kills to his name. As Duranton goes down 3-on-3. And now the pace has been slowed down. And now things are getting slightly more interesting than just completely whitewashes from the Gunrunners side. But that could still all change. Blades are sitting on top corner, and CLMK firing off a couple of shots, and Emo firing away as well. And I believe it was Janny getting tagged up there as he makes his way back towards A, and might just go for a bit of a rush there, going for a bit of a peek, and he does hear CLMK on that wooden area. spams away through the wall, not landing anything, and nothing is connecting for either of the players. Jenny though is gonna try and push out, but Fucker will take out Bladestar, and it is now a 2-on-3. Can this be a round for the W at team, as CMK did shut down Jenny, but Jenny already taken out Emo 1-on-2. It is still very possible for Neither here. If he gets just that one frag, will shut down Fucker. He is yet to recover the bomb, will do so now, and CMK has pushed up on the top corner, and Neither will probably not know where CMK is here, and then
Explosives planted.
Neither is gonna get that bomb down, but CMK, oh, misses the shot. Oh wow,
Right, done.
that is
Thank you
just
very much,
shocking.
sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Oh dear.
And Selzer, your friend, just subscribed to the channel, so thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Souls. Woo! Souls, man, it's Souls. I need to say Souls but it's Souls. That's
I'll
what
get
we
it
like
right.
to see, but looks like Bladestar does get the opening frag. That's going to be an explosion onto CLMK as Imo does finally get himself a frag onto Bladestar. He hasn't had the most successful game, but neither has most of the WTF team. Playing particularly aggressive positions, but Imo does get the second frag onto Nivra as Fucker and Gala do find Durotan and Jani. Here we go, CDE in a situation where he's now in a 1 versus 3 as he does get the first frag onto Gala. Okay. Bombs in hand. Does have an AK as well. And this is where lack of experience comes in. Fucker's playing a little bit too aggressive. Kiwi's making his way round as well. I don't know if he does know that he's there, but CDE does get the frag. The CDE does get down there, sorry, from Kiwi, and that looks to be a round in favour of WTF. We've just switched sides now, so let's see how they get along on the attacking side.
Well, if they don't get the first 5 rounds in a row, then you know, kind of think this this map will be done. But let's wait to see. They might just prove us wrong here and waiting on one more player. And so far, it's been one of the most untimed games we ever casted, I believe. And there we go. Fucker is not gonna make me jinx myself. And it is a 10-2 scoreline, like you said. Gunrunners now in the lead by 8 rounds. On the defensive side, they're going to be sitting much more comfortable after beating the Frenchies by such a big margin. And Neither here watching the A-cross. A couple of grenades coming out, and Duratan picking himself up a double grenade kill. Janny's going to follow up, taking out Fucker, and Fucker did take out Bladestar. Oh, Neither missing out on the shot, but still, it is now a 1-4 situation as Janny now picking up a double kill here, and CLMK quickly will die afterwards. And it is 11-2, and I did not see a single frag there.
Very poor by WTF at the moment, I've got to say. Let's just have a quick look at Imo here. Let's see if he can maybe get some opening frags. Seems to be in a little bit of a different position. He's going to go towards that light area, see if he can get the frag, but Neva's already there and waiting. He's there before you as Duratan does get the frag onto Kiwi as well. It's now 3 versus 4. Nice and early in favour of Gunrunners, but WTF really do need to seem to just pick it up. They're dying far too early now as Gala does find a frag onto Duratan, who is overextending, but why not when you are a current score line of 11-2. Gala getting a couple of tags with no frags. The CDE does find the frag onto WTF. It's now even harder for him as WTF are now down to 1 man because Neva finds a frag onto Gala, who's holding the bomb. As CDE comes and walks around the corner, kills Fucker, and that's going to be 12-2. And it's going to be match point.
Map point, in fact, takes.
Map point.
Too much enthusiasm.
Because of English, man.
I already think it's match point, didn't he? Oh wow, that's just freaking dirty. Neither just shooting down CLMK straight through the wall, and Kiwi is gonna get himself a little revenge, but it is still a 4-4. Kiwi here pushing up on the bottom A, and will find himself another frag in. Picks up the AK, will down Bladestar as well. So Kiwi doing great work here, pushing down on the A side. Neither though coming back with a kill onto Fucker. It is a 2-on-3. Kiwi is actually gonna try and rush out, but Neither deciding to back off. CDE has been spotted. Kiwi now knows exactly where CDE is. CDE though firing off straight towards top A. Has been taken up yet again by Neither. The bomb's now been planted courtesy of Gala. CDE is gonna trick out a grenade. A little bit too late. Firing off a couple of shots yet again towards top A. That's just spotted a man in the lighthouse. It was Kiwi. Going back, but now CD's been shut down. Great play by Emo there. Getting a nice little double kill there. 12-3 though. A lot more work yet to be done by the Warrior Team front side.
Well, here we go. Well, Tiggs does like a map Brown, so let's go ahead and cast that as Emo finds the opening frag onto Neva. He does finally open up in that scope battle. Exactly what we need him to do. Early aggression coming out of CLMK. Does go onto Janny, but Emo does get the team kill onto CLMK. What is he up to? Goes and does something fantastic and throws it all away, getting the team kill. Again, he puts his team on towards the back foot with one player down, but Gunrunners currently with 3. Bladestar and CDE. Bullis Duratan are still up. No frags to be taken here. Duratan does get himself heavily tagged. Seems to be sitting in tight right now. Duratan does get found in that A house. Seems to like to be playing a little bit aggressive there as Kiwi does shut him down. But in the meantime, Bladestar will be getting a frag onto Kiwi there. Gunrunners still with 2 players up. Need to try and defend. It looks like it's going to be a straight plant here as well, as Emo does sit in tight on towards the bomb. As CDE does get the frag onto Gala as the bomb goes down, and Bladestar does mop up onto Emo, and that's going to be the map in favour of Gunrunners, and a really good defence there. 2 versus 4, and Gunrunners do come out on top of that one as well to final up onto 13-3. Looks like some really good work there from the Gunrunners side. Didn't get a chance to have a look at the tab to see who top fragged on that one, but WTF really do need to pick it up.
Yeah, that was a crushing defeat.